Well, here's Root Beer, and I think this is week 5, or it might be into the 6th week, whatever. Haven't taken any pictures of him for a while. I've kind of been busy with him, but well, he's coming this way. He's made a lot of progress. He'll come up to you. He'll wonder what stuff is. He's real curious. He'll come up here. He's such a poser. He acts like, oh, well, I'm just eating, or I'm just picking up grass. And then he'll come up to you and say hi, which is what he's getting ready to do right now on the sly. He's made a lot of progress. Come here, Root Beer. Root Beer, come here. I'm not going to give you a treat. I'm not going to give you a treat. Anyway, he's real personal now. He comes up to you every time you come outside. You know, like I said, he's a poser. He'll walk all the way over and act like he's eating grass, but he'll end up over at you, and then pretty soon he's smelling you. And if you give him a treat, he'll be right over here. I've picked up both of his feet. You can see he needs to be trimmed, and I'm trying to get him ready for the farrier and get his hoofs trimmed. He had one little place that was sticking out on the side on this left forefront, and I cut it off with a pair of end nips, and that helped him a little bit, and he was okay with that. He's okay with having his feet picked up. He'll hold it about, maybe 3 seconds. That's about all. And you can pet him. You know, you can come up to him. I mean, he's all gentled out now. He gets spooky every once in a while. He's dirty today. He's got fly spray on him. He doesn't like fly spray too much. But I mean, you can pat him all over. You can touch him all over. You can feel him all over. He's desensitized. He doesn't, you can see he's not. I'm poking him with my fingers like this. He's not doing anything. He's eating a mixture of alfalfa, and then I've got some free hay over on the other side. I'm cutting and bringing it into him over there on the other side. He's having fun playing with the feeder. He'll take a halter. I trained him on how to take a halter. I did it three little mini lessons after work. First day I put it over his nose and gave him a treat 4 or 5 times. Then he started sticking his head in the halter to get his nose in there about 3 inches. Then the next day I slipped it over his face but didn't flip it over his ears. Gave him treats for that. Third day he went right to it. I put like 4 or 5 different halters on him. Didn't make any difference what kind it was, what color it was, anything else. He was fine with it. He's done extremely well. You can touch him all over. He will still spook if he hears something like the lawnmower kicked up this morning and he took off, but he didn't go crazy about it. It takes him a while to get rid of that. I haven't been running him around the ring a whole lot. Just been concentrating on keeping him calm, keeping him gentle, because that's the kind of horse I want. I don't want a rodeo pony. I want a nice, cool, collected machine. I work him a little bit around the ring, and he's got plenty of room to move around. My flies bother him. I don't know about that new fly stuff they have in their feed. I would be an ideal location for it because I'm just here by myself. We're going to get another trained Mustang in a couple of weeks, and that'll be an ideal situation because nobody around me has horses but me. So if I use that fly, and if any of you are on YouTube and you know something about that fly feed, let me know. Let me know with a message or something if it's any good or anything. I've heard good things about it, but when you start mixing stuff with their feed, you want to make sure you're doing the right thing, and I just don't know anything about it. Like I say, I've never trained a horse before. I rode them in college. Never trained one. Hell, never fed one. So this is all new for me, but I'm telling you, in the 5 weeks, this horse is calmer than most regular domestic ponies. I mean, he is just, he trusts real well. He knows I'm not going to put him in any dangerous situation. He'll come up to you every time. When you come outside, he'll come over there by the back door, where you can't see for the panels, but the back door of the house. He'll come over there on the other side of the panels and look over there in the window, and Want to know where we're at. You know, I feed him at different times every day. An hour here, an hour there, kind of keep him off balance a little bit. I hate to have him, you know, at 8 o'clock start beating on the door. Just kind of random a little bit, kind of keep it from just being on the minute. And he does real well. I mean, he's fattened up. You can see he's full out. He's in good physical shape. That top crossbar on that fence is 5 feet, and he is just a hair underneath that. So he's already 14.2 at least, and so he should max out at a pretty good sized pony. At least 15, 15 and a half, maybe even 16, 16 and a half. I don't know. But he's, tell you the truth, I think he's grown an inch since he's been here, but I mean, I could be wrong. Anyway, halter went fine. Feet, I'm working on the feet right now. He'll let me touch all of his feet. I can pick them all up. It's just how long can I hold them. And I try to increase that by a second each day. And he's been letting me pick up his feet for about 2 weeks now, but I haven't really concentrated on it because I haven't had a halter. So I wanted to get the halter done first, then move over to the feet. And he's not used to being held on the halter. So once you put him on the halter, he's going to want to take off. Make sure you got a long lead rope so you can stay contact with him. Because if he figures out all he has to do is pull his head back and he's gone free, then that's what he's going to learn. So just keep a long halter line on him, so you know wherever he goes, whatever he does, he's still tied to you. And once they trust you, I mean, they'll trust you. I mean, they'll know that you're not going to hurt them, that you're only asking them to do something. And he's real good about conforming. Like he's been pushing on the fence. Well, when you first have him, you want him to get close to you, so you'll take whatever you can get. And if you can get the side of a butt on a fence pushing a little bit, well, you'll take it. But now I don't want that anymore. So he's been pushing on the fence a little bit, and I've been pushing him back and saying no. And I'll push him with a broomstick a little bit, and then release it, poke him and release it, and say no, and then he gets off the fence. I mean, he knows when he comes around, if he starts pushing on that fence, and I say something, excuse me, I got to sneeze. He'll get off the fence. If he starts to put his butt, I won't take his butt, and he will move around. I mean, he knows not to do those things. And you can tell in his mind he's thinking about it. Right now he's just eating, but okay. All right, well, thanks a lot for watching. All right, bye.